Bad was apparently about to happen at the state prison in Santa Fe. After being tipped that something dangerous was brewing, corrections officers at the pen did a full sweep, and what they found proved it wasn't paranoia. News 13's Nancy Laughlin got a first-hand look.
Dick, our state pen has a very violent history, one of the deadliest in the country. So when prison officials hear something is brewing, they don't take any chances.
When you have nothing but time to kill, you can be pretty creative, trying to come up with weapons to kill someone else.
The weapons are to assault other inmates or staff members.
And corrections officers at the New Mexico State Pen say last week they found a lot of shanks made by inmates. 15 handmade knives found during a 2-day search. Usually officers only find 3 or 4 a month. But on March 29th and 30th, they did a shakedown after getting a tip and sensing a gang fight was simmering.
Just imagine that going up into your bone.
And this is home for some of the worst, rapists, murderers, you name it. Officers took us inside a cell to show us just what some of the inmates come up with, using toilets, light fixtures, vents, anything to make a weapon and then hide it.
Sometimes they'll dig into the ground, they'll hide something in there and then cover it back up with toothpaste.
And some of the inmates not only figure out how to make and hide weapons, but how they can do the most damage.
What they do is they'll put feces on them. And whenever it punctures the skin, it'll actually, the feces carries diseases. So you're not only getting stabbed, you're also getting diseases and infection.
And word that something major is about to go down always gets the officers' attention. Right down the road, home to one of the worst prison riots in U.S. history. In 1980, inmates took this place over, held a dozen officers hostage, brutalizing some of them. When it was over, 33 inmates were dead.
To give you an idea of some of the people who those officers face every day, the cell where we shot that video this afternoon, the guy in the cell right next to us was Clifton Bloomfield. He's one of Albuquerque's most notorious killers, and he murdered 5 people. Back to you.
Okay, Nancy, corrections officers say one of those shanks that we saw was used by an inmate 2 weeks ago to repeatedly slash another prisoner. Officials are always looking for ways to furnish cells with fixtures that cannot be taken apart and turned into weapons.